Vidya Bros.
Since they function very similarly in the Rayman games themselves anyway.
No, but you see, Globox has only been in the last 2 games of Origin and Legends. I don't see it.
That doesn't mean anything, though. I mean, Dark Samus was only in 2 Metro games ever, and she's a playable fighter now.
Yeah, but that's more of a Nintendo IP, though.
True.
But when he goes for third-party characters, he goes for more of the characters that define what Nintendo and what gaming history was in a whole. You know what I'm saying?
Which is why we got Simon and Richter right out of the gate, which I thought was really fucking awesome.
Yeah, but Castlevania in a whole is what defined the NES in the first place.
Classic NES game.
But I don't see Globox being.
Except 2 sucks.
unless you wanna do this where, cause you know how Konami, how we got Konami. And the one thing that defined Konami was Metal Gear Solid. We got Snake, but we also got Bomberman as one of their best games.
Yes.
So what do you? So now just think about this now.
That was adorable.
I don't think Globox is gonna get in though. I don't have an assist trophy because he's too new.
No, I said Echo Fighter.
No, I know, but it's just too new though. But put it this way.
I think he was a regular trophy in the last game.
He won a regular trophy.
Him, Rayman, and Stella, I believe, were 3 trophies you could collect in Smash 4.
There were trophies, but I just don't see him being like actual gameplay-wise and part of the game because of that. It's too much to develop, and it's just too new for him to use the license for that part. But what I think is, if we're gonna get Rayman, right?
Yeah.
Going off of Metal Gear Solid, going off of Snake and Bomberman, and Snake was the main IP for the fighter. So if Rayman's gonna be the fighter, buddy, stop!
Buddy!
Alright, we're still good.
Where I end up yelling at him to get out.
But if we're gonna get Rayman as a fighter, right? If we did, and who would you think the Ubisoft representative would be at the assist trophy then?
As a representative for Rayman?
Well, Ubisoft in general, just because...
Probably Ezio from Assassin's Creed, although I see people probably would rather him be playable, to be honest.
No, I don't know.
Want me to handle this last one?
I'll take this...
First act?
Actually, you can take the first. I want to try the second half.
Sure. I know there are people that do want Ezio in Smash.
That's never gonna... I just don't see that happening. That's way likely of a thing than Sora.
You know, it'd be really...
way less likely than Sora, but...
You know, it'd be really funny.
What?
If as a joke they put him in just because Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Super Mario Odyssey.
You know something? That would be cool. You know what I heard though? I heard Assassin's Creed Odyssey is actually doing pretty well, and it's like it's like the same but different. Like it's not like what was it?
I heard the microtransactions are pretty stupid because it's like just cheating with actual money just to level up faster in game. It's like, I hate shit like that, but at least it's not with loot box crap like in Gamblefront 2.
Yeah, but I've heard Assassin's Creed Odyssey is like I
heard the game's good though.
I heard the game is good, and you know they actually put a Breath of the Wild Easter egg in the game.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
I saw it on a website and they showed a video of it and then they had to contact the people that made Assassin's Creed Odyssey to confirm if it was a Breath of the Wild Easter egg. But if you go to this island in the game, since it's more of an open world game now, and the game's more of an open world and less of like a sandbox game like Mario Odyssey is.
Yeah.
And like the rest of the Assassin's Creed is more open world game. That if you go to this island like in the middle of the map somewhere, and you go to like the very end, like edge of the island on the left side or something like that, and you pull up. It's where the ocean meets the land. You'll find these seven rocks in a circle, and inside of the circle, there's just like a little model figurine in there of a guy with a leaf on his head, and then.
That's pretty cool. So it's like a Korok.
Basically, and then they confirmed that it was basically based off the Korok seed puzzles.
You know what's so cool? The Koroks are fucking adorable, by the way. I know,
that's why I got one as an amiibo. Fuck that.
I remember when I first saw them in Wind Waker, and I'm like, oh, these guys are so freaking cute. And that was the first Zelda game I ever played that got me into the Zelda series.
I still want that Grand Elder Korok as an amiibo.
My godmother, my mom's sister,
Then you're on, then?
Yeah, I'm saying, you know how godparents don't have to be a specific family member, or just whoever says they'll do it? My godmother's my Aunt Grace. She, Christmas, I remember exactly because I was early in middle school. Christmas, the first year of middle school, like 2006, no, 2005 going into 2006, she got me Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker as a Secret Santa gift, or as we called Kris Kringle gift. And people always say shit different, but she got me that for Christmas, and I'm just like, I never played that game. I think I've heard and saw commercials for it when it came out for like GameCube in 2002, like with that guy dressed as Link and going like, oh, like, you remember that commercial?
Oh yes.
It's like, I remember seeing the commercial a lot, and I'm like, I remember the game because of that commercial mostly.
What are you doing?
I think I have to go up.
You have to go up, yeah.
Oh, okay. It wasn't pretty clear. Okay. Oh, I got stuck in that thing. I didn't know it could happen. But that happened. I got that as a Secret Santa gift. Fell in love with the game. And I'm like, wow, why have I not played this series before? This game's amazing. And
thank you Miyamoto for that.
And it's interesting because of the fact that a lot of people actually hated the very thought of Wind Waker existing when it was being developed, and when it got shown off that that's what the game looks like. Because it looked like kind of like Ocarina of Time when it got shown off at Space World 2000, before they decided to go with the cartoonish style that Wind Waker has, that it's known for today.
Yeah, but now it's
now it's like everyone loves the game. It's like, wow, people hated it first, and then they played it and they're like, damn, this game's amazing, even though it looks like a cartoon.
You know that's one thing that defined gaming as a whole. It's like, and it's like now that because of like that,
game's very nostalgic, and it's like not even a 20-year-old game.
Yeah, but now because of that though, when people come to appreciate like a different direction in art style,
yeah,
and whatnot,
and
it's like not many people complain. Not many people complain about like if it was like I can understand it, like people like I'll understand 1% though. 1% of like, I'll use an example of the puddle gate from Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Where people were saying
that was so stupid.
Yeah, but I can understand a tiny bit, like 1% of that. It's like, oh, you took away our puddles, so now this and that, blah blah blah. But the overall
back puddle back. I want my puddle
back. Insomniac downgrading graphics. No, but
as
an example though, that's like the puddle gate was stupid, but it made somewhat sense that there were puddles missing, if you want to quote unquote, if you want to believe that shit. If you want to believe it, be my guest. But
there's like less puddles, or they were moved.
But there's less puddles.
They were moved around.
The thing is, like, it's overall, it's like, okay, even though that there might have been less puddles, maybe like 2 puddles missing, the art style of the game had not changed though.
Some parts of the game actually look better in the full game than they did at E3 footage.
I know,
like some parts of the game, like, wow, this actually looks a lot better than it did originally from the footage I saw. Like, people are actually thinking that. Like, some parts of the game you can see do look worse, but then others are like, wow, this actually looks even better.
No, I understand. I understand that, but what my point is though, it's like, okay, now, like, everyone's gonna bat an eye if a game already had an art style and it changed. But now it's like, because of Wind Waker though, and the way that became its own thing.
Yeah.
And made its own like game and art style out of it. It's like now people are like, now we're just gonna accept the fact that if a series is already too good for its own good already, like how Legend of Zelda is.
Yeah.
Now we're just gonna accept the fact whatever they come up with now is gonna be what it is. Like they're not gonna be like, oh my god, this game should have been like Breath of the Wild. Oh my god, this game should have been Ocarina of Time. Oh my god, this game should have been a Twilight Princess. Oh my god, this game should have been. Oh wait, no one cares about Skyward Sword.
Some people say like that the game is good, or that they like it, and even though like everyone else hates it, whatever, you can have different opinions. Like, you know what they say about.
You know what?
But like, I did not enjoy playing the game. That's not a game I ever want to revisit again. The only way I would is if they re-released it on the Switch and matched the controls with like.
Oh, you play for a little bit.
The Joy-Cons.
You know what? There is good news though. I forgot to mention this. I told the Brian yesterday, but
What?
Speaking of Legend of Zelda, if you guys have the online Nintendo Online server for the Switch, and
RGT85 talked about this.
and I actually got the update yesterday, and I started playing. I didn't play it yet though, but I've seen gameplay of it from Game Explain. Think of this: if you played Legend of Zelda, if you ever played it, and a lot of people will have come to the conclusion that the game is pretty tough as it is. You can now get a version of the game officially made by Nintendo, 2018 version by I add you. It's not anything different, so if you hack your Switch or whatever and you pull the ROM off, if you hack the Switch and you pull the ROM off the Switch, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to, put it on your NES Classic or your computer and emulate it, and however you want to do it. But we have an official NES ROM hack from Nintendo now. Not the BS Legend of Zelda, which was Ancient Stone tablets for
bullshit Legend of Zelda.
Because they did make that for the original.
That game's actually pretty good.
Yeah, but they did make that also for the original Legend of Zelda. But for the Switch, for the Nintendo Online service and the NES app that they have on there, they have another version, which is a ROM hack of the Legend of Zelda called Legend of Zelda Special. And you know what's weird about that? Because John from Game Explain played that game and did a very short Let's Play, because literally you can beat that game in like no time at all now.
What game?
Legend of Zelda.
Oh, the original one.
Yeah, but it's called Legend of Zelda Special.
Yeah.
You know what that game does though?
What?
Put it this way.
I heard good things though.
Oh, of what? Special?
Yeah, I saw people were saying that it's good.
I wouldn't say it's good. It's because it's Legend of Zelda. Like, you can't beat what's already there.
Yeah, Zelda is kind of hard to fuck up unless you're Skyward Sword.
Yeah, but you know something though? They didn't do anything different with the gameplay wise, except you start the game, right?
Yeah.
You are already White Link. You have the white sword already. You have a candle. You already have your medicine. You already have your food. You already have 255 rupees.
Damn.
And every secret location in the game is already unlocked for you, shown off.
So you can pretty much go wherever you want in the game in whatever order, kind of like a Link Between Worlds.
Or Breath of the Wild if you have all the weapons already.
Yeah, true.
But literally, you can literally just go in and get everything else you need. In the sense of, and when you go into dungeons, you already get 10 keys. So it's like you literally can just go right to the first dungeon and get right to Ganon and beat him in less than 5 minutes.
So this pretty much just should be called Legend of Zelda Easy Mode.
Basically. And then John from Game Explain also said though that there are a few more games that are coming out that are called whatever game they are originally from, called blank special. And one of the games that are actually listed on Nintendo's website now is Dr. Mario Special. But he was like, that's kind of weird though. How do you make that game any more special than it is?
It's literally like a game of Tetris. Like, what do you do?
Like it's a puzzle-based game. Like, how do you make that any more different? Especially when it's on the NES though. Like, how do you make that any more different? What do you automatically get every level unlocked and that's it?
At least with Zelda, it makes sense. Or
do they give you the option to play as Luigi and just be like, okay, that's it?
At least with Zelda, it actually makes sense because that game was challenging as hell.
But Dr. Mario can be challenging.
But Dr. Mario, it's a challenging game, but it's like a different game though.
Yeah, but it's like, what do you like? What can you actually do though? Besides like, you can have a character select screen, so you can play as like 4 different characters. You can play as Dr. Mario, Dr. Luigi.
Oh, wow.
Nurse Peach, or Assistant Toad. Even though it had no gameplay effect on the game whatsoever. I want to see what do you call it, Nurse Peach be more represented in some games.
Yeah, I don't know if that'll happen because Bowsette is already taken a lot of space and occupying everything with Peach.
But that was a fake thing though. Nurse Peach is an actual character though.
Bowsette was a discarded concept from Super Mario Odyssey, so I don't...
Technically, yes.
I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo does capitalize on her.
They wouldn't. I don't think they would. I don't think they would unless they use the concept in Mario Odyssey 2 or something.
Well, to be fair, also, hear me out on this. If they don't like money, they will not do it.
No, it's just you have to have the concept realized fully before you put it into a game, and it's one of the things where it could work, but you have to do it the right way, or it's gonna be an awkward situation. And I don't know, but I would like to see.
Wait. Jeff.
What?
Are you trying to tell me, since we were just talking about Zelda, that you can't try and force a concept?
Peace out.